everybody, this is Jake Thundergadget, and welcome to another fantastic episode of Rewritten Recorded. Today's episode is going to be a rant about the current state of racing in Toontown, especially in TTR. So in it, I'll be talking a lot about the things that frustrate me with racing right now, along with the things that I think, if they were to be implemented, could help racing in big ways. Racing right now can definitely be fun, sure, but it has a lot of issues. One issue and problem that I have with racing in Toontown is that most of the time, it seems like the speedway is a ghost town. I mean, you could race all by yourself, yeah, but that gets boring way faster than racing with others. Plus, what happens when you're racing to actually get trophies, huh? You gotta just keep switching districts until you stumble upon somebody. I think that really chases a lot of people away from racing, and I think that this problem of not being able to find anyone to race with could be fixed with one simple feature added: racing boarding groups. For example, as soon as you walk into Goofy Speedway, there could be a button in the lower right or left for boarding groups. When you click it, you would then have the option to choose any of the racetracks, that you can afford of course, and start a boarding group for one of them. But Jake, you might be wondering, how can you have a group with just yourself, and how is this going to help you find others quickly to race with? Well, here's how. As soon as you start that boarding group for a specific racetrack, in a brand new tab in the racing section of your sticker book, there could be a groups list or any available boarding group across Toontown, complete with the hosting toon's name, their picked racetrack, and the number of toons out of 4 already in the queue for the race will be present. That means if you just have the itch to race, to get some quick tickets, or to work on one of those dreaded trophies, you can either open up your sticker book and join a pre-existing group, or stop by Goofy Speedway to start a racing group queue all by yourself. Now, am I saying that this boarding group feature is going to make finding a racing partner so easy that you can be paired up with another random toon in mere seconds at any given time of the day? No. There won't always be boarding groups available, and sometimes you'll just have to pester one of your friends to race with you, but I think this boarding group system tied in with the sticker book would definitely make finding groups to race with much quicker with a lot less of the hassle. So, that fixes the finding people to race with issue. Everything else with racing must be perfect already, right? Wrong. You've still got the bugs floating around, which aren't even hard to fix, yet are still in the game for some reason. I'm gonna go ahead and call out Toontown Rewritten directly in this one. The record board has been sitting in the speedway forever just collecting dust. Putting a car through it and not saying a word about it is not doing it. Just fix it. The racing record's actually functioning could help people get tickets a lot more easily, and could also add a cool competition element that would make people want to race more. I mean, okay, here's an example. Operation Desert Storm has the record board back, and it's working beautifully. It makes me want to race so much more, so I can try to beat all the different records. I almost completely forgot this whole record board existed and that you could get tickets from it because I've been used to not having it for so long. Having it in other remakes is so great, and Toontown Rewritten, you need to get on your game. Just fix it, it's not hard, come on. Now, I know what some of you might be saying at this point. Jake, just give them a break. They've got so much on their plates right now. They told us straight up they're working on so much. They've got so much in store for us. And they have to keep working on the election. They'll get to those little bug fixes that nobody really cares about later. Okay, don't get me wrong here. I love what the TTR team's done for the community, but they can't keep laying down the excuses like we've got big things in store thinking those will appease us. I know this might not be the most pressing issue for them to deal with, but seriously, it's a big deal in racing, and a lot of people have to spend a lot of time racing to get all those trophies. It's just so frustrating to me. Why don't they fix the bugs? And the record board, that's not the only bug in Toontown Rewritten with racing either. In half the districts, you can't even use a lot of the Toon Battle racetracks because they have those weird numbers or countdowns on them or whatever they are. They don't function right. On top of that, the Grand Prix races still have not been added into Rewritten, and the trophy system for racing has huge problems with it still as well. As far as I know, none of the other servers seem to have this problem at all. Fix the bugs, Toontown Rewritten. It's not that hard. Phew. So, those are the two big issues I have with Toontown Racing right now, personally. Not being able to find others to race with quick enough, which could be fixed with the racing boarding groups, and especially what I have a problem with is the bug fixes, which could simply be fixed with a little bit of time and effort put in by the TTR team specifically. Now, I could go ahead and talk about a few things like new cars being added with different stats, a few more new battle items being added in multiplayer races, and a half-decent drifting system so you wouldn't have to slam headfirst into a wall after certain turns. But hey, I really think that if just the finding other people issue was resolved along with those other quick bug fixes, racing would be in fine shape across the Tooniverse again. That's just my opinion on the matter, though, and I know some of you might have very different ones. Whether you have a differing opinion or not, go ahead and feel free to drop a quick comment about your thoughts on the matter of Toontown racing, and what you think could be added to improve it. Anyway guys, thank you for sitting through that racing rant of mine, and I hope you all enjoyed listening to what I had to say. If you did, a like rating would be much appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe as well for more updates on when I post more Toontown videos and rants, and I will see you all next time. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Goodbye.